Hello, everyone. Today, I'll show you how to create a simple digital clock using JavaScript. It's a fun project. Let's get started. Firstly, in your HTML document, add a div tag. Within the tag, insert 3 pairs of zeros formatted as a date. Give it an ID in the opening tag. You can choose any name. For example, I'll use Digital Watch. Next, let's add some CSS code to style our clock. Select the body of the web page. Set the display to flex. Align items to the center. Justify content to center. Height to 100 VH. This small piece of code will make our clock appear in the center of the page. Set margin to 0. Now, let's set the overall background color of the page. Moving on to styling the div, select it using Digital Watch. The font will be Arial, with a font size of 4M. Align the text in the center. Add padding of 20 px from top and bottom, and 30 px from left and right. To give the box rounded corners, use border radius with a value of 8 px. Set the text color using the color property. Lastly, create a color gradient background using the background property. Use linear gradient going to the top and choose 2 colors. Our CSS code is now complete. Now, go back to the JavaScript file. In this part, we'll write the main code to make the working clock. Let's make a function called Digital Watch. After defining the function, call this Digital Watch function outside of it. I want to call this function after every second. We know that can call the function continuously after a time delay. To call the function regularly, I will use the setInterval method. Pass the Digital Watch function here, and it will automatically call every 1000 milliseconds. Since we're creating a clock, we can use a date object to get the current time. Create a date object named Now. Set it equal to new date. Now, I will create some separate variables for hours, minutes, and seconds. Make a variable for hours. Set it equal to object now, and then use getHours method. This will store the current hours in the hours variable. Next, create a minutes variable. It will be equal to now.getMinutes. Do the same for seconds. Make a variable, its name will be seconds, and it will be equal to now.getSeconds. Now, let's indicate whether it's AM or PM based on the hours. Create a variable called meridian, and set it equal to hours. If the hours are greater than or equal to 12, it's our condition. If this condition is true, return PM. Otherwise, return AM. Now, it's time to arrange our time in a specific order. Create a variable called TimeString. Use template literals with placeholders. In the first, use hours. In the second, minutes. Add one more for seconds. Finally, include another placeholder for the meridian variable at the end. Until now, our div tag hasn't been linked to this JavaScript code. Let's make that connection. Write document.getElement by ID to select the ID. The div tag has an ID called Digital Watch. Set its text content by assigning the time string variable to it. If the hours or minutes are less than 10, we will put a 0 in front of them. For this purpose, let's create another variable named hours_str. Check if hours are less than 10. If true, use a question mark. Add 0 to hours. This ensures a leading 0 appears on the left when hours are less than 10. In the else part, simply return hours. Now, duplicate this line for minutes. Let's update the variable name to minutes_str. Also, replace hours with the minutes variable. Duplicate this line for seconds. This time, its name will be seconds_str. Replace hours with seconds. Now, use these new variables in TimeString. Replace hours with hours_str. Minutes with minutes_str. And seconds with seconds_str. Currently, Our watch is displaying time in a 24-time format. To switch from the 24-hour clock to the 12-hour format, we need just one line of code. Set hours equal to hours modulo 12. Use the OR operator and then 12. This converts the time from the 24-hour format to the 12-hour format. Now, your digital watch is set up. This is how you can create a digital watch using JavaScript. I hope you found the tutorial enjoyable. If you find it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates on future videos.